So Limbus Company just dropped some patch notes for the March 30th update. It is 3 days away and I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously they're going to have some bug fixes as well as some big changes in the game. More so than not, it's just going to be updating the bugs, but there were some game-breaking bugs that were very annoying in the game. Let's quickly go over the notes and give you guys my thoughts and impressions. First and foremost, Telepole Don Quixote. That ego is coming out. It's going to change how charge teams are built. Thank the Lord. The only viable charge unit right now is Don Quixote, and she's going to be getting a or getting an ego that can support the charge groups. Great. The new higher attendance rewards. Part 2 is coming up, so once this update rolls out, you'll be able to claim the other rewards. I am looking forward to getting my Deca extraction because I'm still trying to get my 3-star Faust, and I don't know if that ticket's going to be able to give me a 3-star Faust, and if it doesn't, that's fine, but give me 3-star Rodion, because that's basically the only 3-star I'm still missing in the game, outside of 3-star Faust and I think a few other characters, but I've got the main ones already. It's really just 3-star Faust, 3-star Rodion, and I'm missing. Everybody else, I think I have the 3-star variant already. Daily dungeons. So they're getting rid of the bonus daily on the EXP dungeon and just making it so that the rewards are adjusted for it. Great. EXP dungeons were just something that didn't feel great to do. It was kind of repetitive, which is fine, not a big deal. You just play the game as is. And now they're just going to be giving slightly more rewards than the non-bonus. So basically from going, if daily bonus was giving you 100% and without daily bonus you're getting 50%, they're making it so that the rewards are all just baseline 75%. So it just evens out in the end. Not that big of a change, but very useful for people who don't want to play the game daily. It allows you to be able to just grind EXP whenever you want without having the feel of needing to hop onto the game and feeling like you have to play the game to grind EXP. Just grind whenever you want. However, they are keeping it so that the daily bonuses will be maintained in the Thread Excavation. This just means that no longer is there the bonuses for EXP, but the bonuses for Thread Excavation will still be in it, so that still just kind of means you still want to play the game, or at least Thread Excavation 3 times daily, which is a good common ground. I feel like if they got rid of the bonuses daily for this, you're just cutting out a lot of content, because then people will be able to farm Thread Excavation out the wazoo, but this sort of decentivizes people from going too hard with it, so not a bad change to keep in. I say major changes. There were some big changes here. I'm not going to go over too much of it because these are just essentially bugs or skills that either crashed the game or made the game unplayable. And there's a lot of combat fixes for skills that weren't working the way intended. An example is just essentially G-Corp Manager Corporal Gregor's Eviscerate. It was supposed to give 50% more damage if the enemy had ruptured, but what usually ended up happening was there wasn't really a bonus damage increase. It just was a strong skill overall, so no one really noticed, but I noticed. I just never really cared about it. And I can tell you another example is, for example, 2-star Heathcliff. That is the N-Corp version. His second skill, Purify, the power skill round down, doesn't work as intended. At least I don't think so. Another thing that was definitely annoying is down here, Cromer's passives. Let's see, fix Bliss of Execution, applying the status effect later than intended. Updated Cromer's passive, you must accept the pain to reduce her healing and buffs in proportion to the number of a sign. Don't know what this means. Let me know in the comment section what it is, because I don't know. There are a lot of bug fixes as well. I'm not going to go over too much of it, but I'm just going to quickly scroll through the big one, which is the combat. So first and foremost, they fix the issue where changes in max HP removed all stagger thresholds. This was interesting. It was a little bit annoying depending on how it happened, but not a big deal. They adjust the conditions for the check of the cyborgs to be prompted to allow it to activate even when you want to get her belly has died. So I don't like this fight. It's really annoying. Hopefully it fixes it, not a big deal. They fixed photophobia. Well, fix is a keyword, but essentially photophobia wasn't working as intended, where it was supposed to decrease your power for the next turn in the mirror dungeon, but apparently it would increase your power. So now it's working as intended. Woohoo, great. They also made it so that this one's a big one. Fix an issue where the Maggoty False Apple in the Thread Excavation would recover its HP when its body was destroyed during the second phase. This was really annoying. I remember having to reset in that Thread dungeon, wondering what was going on. I'm getting annihilated here, because I realized I was targeting the body equally, I was targeting the body parts equally, and what happened is if you kill the body, the whole thing gets its full health back in its second phase, which is crazy. So glad they fixed this. There are other fixes here, but I'm not gonna go too much into detail. But obviously right now the predictions for auto combat is the clash predictions between defense skill and abnormal skill with higher speeds were being shown as a one-side defense. Another one is right now the prediction isn't showing properly, just the numbers are so out of whack. So the game is still working as intended, the clashes still work, it's just that the UI doesn't show it properly, because it'll sometimes say you are dominating and the enemy has a 4 coin plus 2, but when you hover over it without clashing, it says it's like 10 to 22, which is insane. And yeah, they're going to be giving us compensations, 300 lunacy as well as 3 extraction ticket. Very, very nice. Overall, very good changes. I can say that at the moment, the game has a great foundation, but like I said, still very buggy. Definitely a lot of things that aren't working as intended and not very intuitive. Very looking forward to new updates that will be coming up with combat, with them fixing how defense skills work, as well as making it so that in the future, triggering your passives and support is going to be easier. Instead of doing it off resonance, it's going to be off resources. So really looking forward to that. As usual, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down in the comment section down below. I stream on Twitch Monday to Friday, and there's a Discord community where we talk about everything Limbus as well as other gadget games and other video games as well. So make sure you guys pop onto that. As usual, John Panio signing out. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.
Thank you.